welcome to today's class where we're going to be focusing on grounding. So the first thing that I want you to do, stand up on your mat or wherever you are and shake. Just take little hops on the spot, shake out the arms, shake out the head, shake out the shoulders, shake out the bum, literally just shake. 30 seconds, keep bouncing, keep shaking, make it really fun and weird, shake it around. Just getting out some of that energy that might be stuck in the body. Sigh it out if you need to. And then find some stillness. Come to stand at the top of your mat, feet hips distance, arms down by the side. And let's get into our sun salutations, our vinyasa. Let's inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Slight bend of the knees as you fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back to plank. For your first vinyasa, lower the knees, lower down to your belly. Inhale to cobra, pelvis stays on the ground. Exhale down. Push back up onto your knees, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. For your first down dog, feel free to bicycle out the legs, bending into one knee and then the other. Keep switching between your legs, but taking it slow. Then both knees, look towards the top of your mat. Big step, come into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up, come all the way up to standing, hands above your head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hands down by the side, chair pose. Bend the knees, sit the hips back, arms come in line with the ears. Next exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now stay in your forward fold. Heel toe your feet about as wide as the yoga mat. Heels on the mat, toes off the mat. Bend the knees, sit the hips all the way down into your yogi squat. Hands at heart center. Use your elbows to open up those knees. Stay tall through the spine. It doesn't matter if your heels are on or off the ground. Hands down to the ground now. Now I want you to keep your hands and your feet on the ground. I'm going to take an inhale, imagine opening up the chest. As you exhale, lift the hips as high as they will go. Fold forward. Inhale, bum down, chest open. Exhale, reverse. Inhale down. Exhale up. A couple more times. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Heel toe those feet to hips distance. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, vinyasa. Your choice, knees up or down, chaturanga, cobra or up dog, downward facing dog. If you're unsure on vinyasas and up dog, down dog, cobra, feel free to watch the video that's going to pop up on the screen in a moment, because in that video I explain the difference. Look towards the top of the mat, big step up, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up, come up to standing, hands above your head, hands to heart center. Okay, we're going to run through that again. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back, vinyasa. And we'll meet back in downward facing dog. We always take a couple of breaths in down dog, so don't feel like you need to rush through your vinyasas. There's always time to catch up. Bend the knees, look towards the top of the mat. Big step up, come into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up, come all the way up to standing. Hands to heart center. Hands down by the side. Chair pose. Drop the hips, arms in line with the ears. Next exhale, fold forward. Heel toe those feet to about as wide as your yoga mat. Drop your hips down, yogi squat, hands at heart center. Hands down to the ground, inhale, keep that chest open. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, hips down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up, stay up. Heel toe those feet to hips distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step it back to plank. Lower down. Vinyasa. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Okay, let's drop down to the knees. I'm going to come over to seated while we move into our kundalini practice. So take a comfortable position, whatever that means for you. I'm going to bring the hands up like a cactus. We're going to bring index and thumb together. Other three fingers are touching and they're faced up. Keeping the spine nice and tall. I'm going to inhale to the left. Try to turn your core on slightly here. We're not turning all the way to the left, okay? Try to make it more come from the upper body. And then exhale to the right. I'm going to do this a little bit faster, okay? So left, right, left, right, left, right. Protect your spine by turning that core on. Your gaze is focused on your third eye. So in between your eyebrows, eyes open or closed. Keep going. And then hold it in the middle, take a big inhale. Hold your breath, imagine that you're squeezing up through your pelvis, through the stomach, all the way up through the chest, the throat, all the way up to the crown. Close down the eyes. Relax, bring your hands to your knees, keeping them in Gyan Mudra. Palms face up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Okay. Our next pose, we're going to come over into like a tabletop position. So just face the long way on your mat. Hands come behind you, fingers pointing away or forwards. Okay, this is going to be optional. Bring the feet in. We're going to lift the pelvis up, and you're going to keep that pelvis lifted up. Okay, keep the back of your neck open. Don't drop your head back. And I want you to take a breath of fire here. Now, breath of fire, if you're unsure, you're breathing out really quickly through your nose. And as you breathe out, you're really like forcing the exhale so that the inhale just comes naturally. So lifting up and breath of fire. This can go as fast or as slow as you need. Keep those hips lifted. Keep holding. Focus in on that breath. Take a big inhale. Hold the breath. Squeeze it through the pelvis. Bring it all the way up to the crown of the head. Hold, hold, hold. And release it down. Come back to seated. Gyan Mudra. Palms face up. Take a big inhale. Let it go. I'm going to come into our yin side of the practice. So let's bring the legs out in front. This is where you can use props if you like. You don't have to. Feet about hips distance. Slight bend of the knees, just so that they're not locked out. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. And exhale, walk yourself forward. Maybe grabbing hold of your toes, maybe your legs, maybe your mat. Maybe just resting over. I'm going to take some slow inhales and exhales here, really slowing down the breath. Slowing down the body. Stretching that life nerve in the back of the leg. So in yin yoga, we always come to find that slight stretch, and then we're relaxing into it. So we're not pulling ourselves down as far as we can get. We're just finding that slight stretch, holding, and breathing. Try not to let your mind wander off. Keep your attention on that breath and on your body. So we're always focusing on relaxing whatever muscle we're feeling this in. And use your breath as a meditation. Focus on the noise of that inhale and that exhale through that nose. Nice and long, nice and deep. Stretching the legs is a great way to feel grounded. As is focusing on that slow inhale and exhale. Very slowly bring yourself back up. Soles of the feet are going to come together now, knees nice and wide. We're coming into our butterfly pose. So again, depending on your flexibility and how you feel this morning, it's going to depend where you put your feet. The closer in, the more of a stretch you're going to feel. Grab around the ankles or around the toes. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold forward. Again, just relaxing over, feeling that slight stretch. And then focus in on that breath and just releasing. Just let go. Find that stillness. Find that breath. Feel safe and feel calm. We've shifted that energy out of the body with our vinyasa. We've shifted some energy within with the kundalini. And now we're just stretching out the body, just to let all of that energy inside and out flow. Remember, if your mind's wandering off, bring it back to your breath, back to relaxing that body. Let's bring ourselves back up. Use your hands to bring those knees together. We're going to come into our final yin posture. If you do have a yoga block, grab one. If you don't, you can use anything that's lying around. You can use books, pillows, blankets rolled up. We're going to come all the way down onto our back. Going to lift the hips and place a prop underneath the bum, like the top of the bum, the low spine. You can wiggle your bum cheeks out the way just so that your low spine can get flat on the block. I'm just relaxing the hips, arms down by the sides, palms face up. I'm just holding this here. So you can always use a rolled up blanket. You can use books with a pillow over the top to make it a little bit softer. If you don't have anything but a yoga mat, you can roll up the yoga mat and place the yoga mat underneath. We're just trying to get those hips higher than the heart. And again, focus on those slow inhales, slow exhales. Really relaxing the hips down. Feel that openness across the front of the body. And while you're in this position, I want you to close down your eyes. And I want you to picture the calmest version of you. What do they look like? What are their facial expressions? What are they doing? How are they feeling? And how did they get there from this, from you today? And then just letting that image go, just releasing it, come back to your own body, your own breath. Sometimes it can be hard to see what we're doing in the moment or in the day. That's stopping us from getting to this version of us that we want to. Until we picture it. And just see what they're up to, that future version of you. Okay, very slowly, ground down through the heels, lift your hips, remove the prop, come all the way down, back flat on the mat. Just take a breath. Hug those knees in, grab behind the thighs. You're either going to roll over onto one side and push yourself up, or you can gently roll back and forward until you come up to seated. Get yourself comfortable. Arms on the knees, Gyan Mudra, thumb and index finger, palms facing up, close down the eyes. And we're just going to take 3 Sat Nams to close our practice. So big inhale in. Sat Nam. Big inhale in. Sat Nam. One more time. Big inhale. Sat Nam. Bring the soles of your hands, palms of your hands even together, hands at heart center. Let's bring the thumbs to your forehead to remind yourself to have clear and loving thoughts. Thumbs to the heart center to remind yourself to have clear and loving intentions. Hands to your mouth to remind yourself to have clear and loving communications. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this class, I would really appreciate it if you could let me know by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing to my channel if you would like more, and thank you so much to everyone who has donated me a drink via my donation button. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this class, I know that you're going to love the video that's on your screen right now. Click on it and save it for next time, and I'll see you then.